All right, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for the way I look, but I'm just an excited gentleman here. And there is a reason why I'm excited. I just got a package from WWE Shop that I ordered during WrestleMania 42 special sale they had for the titles. So, to tell you what title I ordered, it's going to be the answer during the story. So, for those that are wrestling fans and love to hear wrestling stories, here goes my wrestling story. This is what I want to tell John Cena in person in a few months. And this is what my truth and my personal story is. Whenever I was a young little boy, and I'm telling you, 7, 8 years old, John Cena got my attention. I was a big John Cena wrestling fanatic. I did not miss nothing that John Cena spoke. Every Monday we had my TV on watching wrestling. My dad couldn't watch his baseball. My dad would watch wrestling with me. My dad would watch wrestling with my little brother. My mom couldn't watch her soap opera telenovelas. Nope, she couldn't watch none of that because that everybody knew Monday. My name is Lebo. Lebo had his TV on watching Monday Night Raw, ready to watch John Cena wrestle or speak or do whatever he was going to do. And so I got to see John Cena be the rapper. I got to see John Cena wrestle JBL and win his first WWE Championship. And that WWE Championship was well celebrated. I wasn't able to see it live. I wasn't able to see it live on TV. I was able to see it later through people's videos that they would show in highlights or in WWE.com. My family and I, we did not have the opportunity through finances to get to watch pay-per-views. My biggest opportunity was to see it recorded, DVDs later on in the future, like a year later, or the biggest one was just wait till Monday to see who won. And I remember the adrenaline rush that I had going to intermediate school and watching John Cena versus Edge to see who won, who got the championship. And I remember vividly how John Cena came out with a new WWE title belt. And I know that y'all that are above 40, y'all say it's a toy belt. You say that it was not necessary, that it was ruining the prestige of the wrestling business. For me, being a young little boy, almost teenager, man, that belt was something I dreamed of. And finally, in the year 2006, 2007, that belt, WWE started selling a toy belt. They started selling it through Target. I remember going to every Target I could, local, far away, about an hour away, and I couldn't find nothing. That thing was hot commodity. It was the hottest sliced bread. Man, I'm telling you, people will be trying to get that championship belt. I would Google it, try to figure out how I can order it online. Nope, there was no Amazon at the time. There was no, hey, you can order through the app. There was no pre-order. It was, if you found it on the store, you're going to get it. And my father had promised me that, hey, I'm going to get you that championship belt. And you know what's crazy, guys, is that it's crazy the love of a parent, of a father figure, a mom in your life. Man, they would take me every weekend when I was out of school. If I did good grades, if I was a good student, not a troublemaker, a good son, and a good brother, older brother, I was going to get the chance to find that WWE Championship belt. My dad would go on his own time trying to look for it, no luck. He would take me in the weekends, no luck. And I remember so vividly, for those that know, what I'm talking about is bringing back memories. I remember going to Pearland, Texas, which is approximately about an hour away from my house. And I remember going to what they called a super Target. I was so excited. I'm like, could it be the day that we finally find this beautiful spinner title belt, the toy belt that everybody's been talking about, And guess what, gentlemen? There was 2 spinner belts. It was meant for my brother and for me. I was going to be willing to give my little brother mine if it was the case, but there was 2. Man, my brother and I, we were running, excited, ready to show off our titles. And it was just an exciting bonding time that we had having that toy belt. But now, years later, that toy belt is still in my house. I've gotten married. I've left my dad and mom's house about 9 years ago. It's been a roller coaster ride of watching the WWE product because I'm a faithful fan, man. I've been wanting to be a commentator, be the next Michael Cole. I've been wanting to be the next broadcaster. I wanted to be the next big thing, for wrestling, but not wrestling-wise. Sometimes people say I'm not very athlete, even though I'm 6'3", 300 pounds. But at the time when I had this toy belt, I was a normal little 4'2", 4'1" little boy, man, and a little teenager. I had a growth spurt after high school. Basically, not to get off topic, guys, something historical happened today. It's April 22nd of the year 2026. And I was fortunate enough to be able to see an opportunity, like I was telling you earlier. There was this WWE promotion. It was $180 sale difference from the original price. So it was still a lot of money. I was still going to have to spend the good amount of money for this belt. But I said to myself, if I have the opportunity in a few months to see the legend himself, John Cena, I would like to give him this story. I would like to tell him my story. But I'm a realistic person, and I understand that he has his time, and his time is golden. And I understand that everybody's time is golden, and I appreciate if you've been hearing this message all this time. But I wanted to let everybody know, if you're a wrestling fan, if you're a boxing fan, if you are a football fan, if you are a baseball, soccer, football, whatever fan you are, I want to let you know, guys, make those memories with your mom and dad, your brother, your wife, the people that you most love. Because when you finally see an object, you finally get to have in your hands an object that it comes back from your childhood. It hits home, guys. It strikes a chord. It reminds you of how life is fragile. It makes you realize, guys, that we are nothing but just a flower that's passing by. And I wanted to show y'all, I got my WWE title now. It took a long time. It was a long time. But I want to show you that dreams do come true. Dreams do happen. You have to work for them. You have to fight for them. You have to never give up. You have to do hustle, loyalty, and you got to have respect in your life to be ascending the ladder of success in this world. And I wanted to bring this message to you. If you are a John Cena wrestling fan, I hope this story makes you remind of any nostalgia you have. Put them in the comment section. Tag John Cena. But I do want to let you know, my goal and my heart is to remind every wrestler out there, when they see people our size, when they see men with beards, remember, we have an inner kid inside of us. Not all of us are trying to get an autograph and sell it. I'm going to tell John to put this for the Ramos family, because this is an honor for me, my brother, my dad. It has a story. This will be in my collection till the last breath of my life. And I want to let everybody know there is still good fans out there. There is still good people out there. There is still people that see this with a passion, that may not have the money to go to Vegas to see WrestleMania, may not have the money to be able to buy a championship belt with the original price. We may have to do some saving cost and time, but never give up. Put a goal. Hustle, loyalty, and respect. Remember this, guys. When you step up, don't step aside. And remember the biggest one, guys. If you want something, go get it. I want to give a big shout out to WWE for creating a nice product. I want to give a big shout out to John Cena for his retirement a few months ago. I want to give a big shout out to my mom and dad for being good father and mothers, trying to get me and my little kid version of me really spoiled and trying to get me a Christmas present back then, that they succeeded, and it took about 7 months. I want to give a shout out to my brother. Hope he remembers these stories. And I want to give a shout out to my wife and my sister-in-laws and everybody that's been cheering for me, and my brother-in-law. You know why? Because now I'm a true champion, gentlemen. And this champion is going to defend this gold every day, waking up, hustling with loyalty and respect in the job, in the work areas, in the real public areas. Everywhere that I go, ladies and gentlemen, we will continue the journey. And we will continue being good examples, good role models with respect. So, gentlemen, this is my story. This is the story of how a championship belt that looks like you're like, nah, Lebo, why you're a wrestling fan? You don't understand. You don't understand why wrestling is so loved by my family. Oh, but it's fake. Movies are fake. Oh, but this and that. Everything you do, guys, in life, remember, enjoy the present, because tomorrow it will be a memory. God bless y'all. Be careful. And I hope you enjoyed this small story that brought nostalgia to me, to my heart. And I was so glad to see this today. Man, y'all be careful, guys. Stay safe. Shout out to the entire world. For those that lasted till this last minute, thank you. Y'all have a good one.